Yeah, the game's by 11-bit studios. Get it? Yep. Columbia map. Yeah, that was fun, that was. Trouble is, the maps don't work on 131 right now. Right, 5 hours time and they'll be here. Let's see what we can sign, if anything. Do we go with soup? I don't think we need to. I think a fighting arena might be good, though. People like them.
New law! A new law has passed.
New law! New law has passed. Right, so if we put that down here, that will reduce discontent in that area. Round one. Yeah, the first rule of Fight Club, we don't talk about Fight Club. Oh boy. We do actually need another med bay. This is not good. Somebody else is going to die shortly. Scouts have returned 26 workers, 19 engineers, a steam core, 104 food rations, and 236 wood. That's sweet, that's really, really cool. Let's pause it a second. Okay, so let's get some people allocated here so we can now max out the hunting again. We can throw people into the workshop. The medical post can be done later. Now we want to have a steam hub there. First rule of Fight Club in this Fight Club is keep your vest on, it's freezing. Yeah, they're probably all hitting each other with like wooden mitts. Okay, what do we need the most? Wood. Need 5 engineers for the fighting arena has been established in accordance with the new law. Hope rises. There you go. I love the fighting arena because you get the people who go up against each other are hilarious. Gets under construction. Okay, we've got a lot of wood here. We might have to build a storage for it. Steam hub only on working hours. Yes, that's a good call actually, yeah. Yep. Same with this one. That should only be on working hours. Because that only works 6 till 8. Gathering post should be working extended hours. Sawmill works extended hours. This has made people unhappy for some reason. That's working hours. They're all working there now. The automaton has arrived. Who knows how that thing gets down there? Let's get the scout doing something. Right, we'll send the scout over to the gloomy cave. Let's pause it a second. Okay, so the medbay's got 10 people. We have 3 people not doing anything. Need to build another resource depot for all this wood. But it doesn't need to be in a heated zone. So it could. Does anybody know if you're gathering wood, do they have to take it over to the depot, or will it just kind of teleport over there? Do I need to physically locate it near the wood gathering, or does it not really matter? The age rating of the game, I don't know. It teleports over. Right, okay. In that case, we'll stick it over here. Here's the automaton. That thing's massive. What do you call that? An automaton? As if. As if he guessed it. No, we are doing El Squirrelo mode, Bez. Our first automaton is operational. They work around the clock for short breaks to refuel the generator. We can research upgrades. Oh yeah, I remember that. The scientists, the engineers who do the research kind of break the first one, don't they? I see. Not you. Automaton. So now we don't need to worry about heating over here. That's freed up a bunch of workers as well, so we can get them to work on that. Looks religious instead of dictator. Why, Baz? What is it about it that says that? I haven't done anything religious right now. I think we should make like an ice cream van. It drives around every night at about 6 o'clock. Ding 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 ding, selling ice creams. That's got to put hope up, right? 4 sick, 1 gravely. He's dead. Disable Heathlin's steel work and would recommend you research generator power upgrade. Hang on, I need to do this thingy. Yeah, we can turn the heater off there now. Good call, yeah. Right, what do we need next? Coal is a big problem, but we can just build another thumper. Although we don't really have the manpower to gather it all. Whereas a coal mine would teleport it back. And now we have 2 steam cores. Depends if we want to do the coal or the food. Let me pause it a second. Well, the food is a bit of a problem, but I think... I'm sure it's higher than that now. Maybe it's not actually. No, it is 120. Faster gatherer can improve the coal gathering. Yeah. It's only like 15% though. It's not the end of the world, is it? Food is a problem. We could research hothouse and then build a hothouse and solve our food problems. Because we can then make 60 food from that one hothouse. The downside is you need to use a steam core on it. Or we could build a coal mine. Because we've got a coal snap coming. And we're going to need a lot of coal for it. We're not producing enough coal. So in order to put down one thumper, you then need to put a thumper down and 2 gathering posts, which then takes between them something like 30 people. As opposed to one coal mine, which you can man with an automaton if you wanted to. So I think the coal is a bigger issue because we can't survive. We can't put the generator into overdrive. We can't do anything without coal. So my thought process tells me to go coal mining rather than faster gathering. It's an 8-hour research. Yes, I live in the UK, Chuck. Yeah, it's like just over a day before it gets cold for a bit, for a couple of days. And it goes back up again. Yeah, we might have to do soup. Soup might be the thing that gets us through the food crisis. We have got a coal surplus. Since we made it a bit more efficient. That looks like a bit of a backlog going here to me. Won't be long before we need to have better homes. How did they end up in this situation, Jayan? Well, there was a cutscene at the beginning. It didn't really explain why the weather turned in the world, but it basically plunged into some kind of ice age. Actually worse than an ice age, really. Does anybody know how many campaigns there are in total? Because I know when you finish this one, you get another one. Steel wreckage depleted.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Night is coming. Put down your tools. No, I've done the wood storage. It's fine. Just clearing up the last of these resources. And then we'll shut that down. But I'll just leave it. We can always build nearby. There's wood to be gathered here yet. Coal mining researched. Okay. See, another scout would be pretty useful. Bunkhouse or hothouse? I think it has to be hothouse. There's a mine here, and there's 2 over there. Yeah, the bunkhouse is going to help when the cold really kicks in, but we can always cope with the... Like, if you look at when the next cold snap comes, it goes down a level and goes back up a level, and it only lasts 2 days. We can more or less get through the worst of that by going into overdrive. But we're going to run out of food, and that takes a lot more people. To build, like, hunters and stuff. We just used our first steam core. Steam cores are necessary components in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores, so let's hope our scouts find them during their expeditions. Now, I seem to remember I went exploring Tesla City or something, and they ended up with 1 steam core per day at one point. I don't know if that's scripted to happen or whether I just got lucky. David Olibido! Thank you for the host, Dave. That's the first time Dave's ever hosted me. Blimey, look at this. Eight people being treated, 1 sick, 1 gravely. At least we're getting through the backlog now.
Welcome back, Nata.
Buzzsweet, welcome back. Daniel John Barham, welcome back. You look like you needed the host. Thanks, Dave. You just doubled my viewers, man. It's scripted. I suspected it would be, Zug. See, when the cold snap comes, in theory, you could put the automaton on the coal mine. Because you could probably buffer the steel, but you'll need to keep the coal coming. There's an exploration point which at some point will give you all the nearly all resources. If you can scout them faster than the end game comes. Yeah, I can see why they'd throttle you on scouts. One person died. Oh no. Let's see. We're going to make that one coal. And we're going to make that one food rations. Now then. We need to get people into here now. Why has it only got 9 people on it? Scouts have reached the gloomy cave. The cave is or was inhabited. There's a number of footprints leading to the entrance. We should check if there's still someone alive up there. Hey, train Funkal. Beset by beasts. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from the cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and these beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. Leave the bears alone. The bears will kill the survivors. Risk attacking the bears. The people in the cave will live. Scouts will escort them to our city if they survive. We're carrying nothing. If ever we were going to try this, it would be now. So we go for a fight. The worst case scenario, we have to use 5 more people and make a scout team. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them and together drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. The people they saved set out towards our city, guided by a map made by the scouts. That's ridiculous. So they had this massive fight with the bears, and at the end of it, like the scouts were like, "Oh, we're not gonna make it. But here's how to get to the base." Oh. It's almost like the treasures in the... Oh. Oh well, we lost a scout team. But we're gonna get some more people so we can make another scout team. I mean, I wouldn't have risked it, I don't think. They went directly there with no resources, so it's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Well, it didn't happen to me last time. Last time I got through that, but I reckon it's just a percentage roll, isn't it? Right, are we starting to build a stockpile? Yes, we are. Good. What's the temperature like down there? That's pretty nippy. Let's get the heating on. Okay, 840 surplus, we've got storage. We should start to build up a bit of a surplus of coal now. We're still gathering the wooden crates, that's fine. There's a bit more to do there. Okay, we're in a decent state at the moment. Although the temperature's about to drop. Where's all the propaganda speakers, Baz? We had to start again, bro. When the game released, it deleted all of my saves. So I had to start again.
Move! Time to get to work.
Move! Get to work! So how many homes have we got? Vacant beds 27. And we have 16 people on the way. We'll need to build another scout team as soon as they arrive. Actually, no, wait a second. Talking nonsense. Got 31 people on the way, plus 4 kids. We need one more tent. I think we can just about squeeze a tent in there. Just about covered by the heating, I think. It's kind of hard to see with all this overlap, but yeah. That's covered. Can't do propaganda because we don't have the means yet. Yeah, pure scumbaggery, Baz. That really was scumbaggery. There's a food phone. Food is a problem. But once the hot house is researched, we can get that down. Probably put that somewhere down here. So we've got this later when we need it. What's with the Londons? Are they not in time or will they show up later? I'm not sure what you mean. No, we're researching the hothouse. We can't build it yet. There we go. And this will help with the food situation quite a bit. So this takes a steam core, which will leave us with none. But we can squeeze that in there. We need to build behind it later. Okay, so we now have no steam cores until we get the scout team to find some more. Right, 20 hours. Wait, where did they become available from? Oh, was that wood crate? We've got enough wood. We're fine. I think we've still got a surplus of it as well. 140, that's fine. Yep, we'll have them working in there then. And... wait, why can't I build a scout team when we've got 5 people who are not doing anything? How does that work?
Gather your tools.
It says down here we've got 5 engineers available. God, it has to be actual workers, it can't be engineers. What a scumbag. Right, scout teams deployed. Scouting is below the engineer's pay grade. I guess it just needs a manual worker. Burial ceremony is starting. Yay. People arrive in 4 hours. 5 a.m. in the Big Brother house. Code Monkey, thank you for the host. Yes, we have train. Started again. Right, the resource situation's looking decent now. We've got 2 days worth of coal. It's about to get colder though. So, I'm thinking let's get the bunkhouse going. We can upgrade people's homes and stuff.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Yeah, that's chilly. So now people are going to get a little bit cold.
Get to work. Move.
I wonder how long we can last on the overdrive. Let's leave it for now. Let's let a few people get ill, get treated, and then we'll start pumping the temperature up. It's still chilly, which is still like low risk, but survivors reached the city. A group of survivors reached our city. They are tired. They need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some work. Get over there and get working. Oh dear. They're ready to lend a hand. Should think they are, otherwise they can get out. Okay, we can stick another person into here. That's a bad idea right now. They will get ill if I do that. Because it's cold out there. Scouts have reached the observatory. Explore. The sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explained that they came here but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Discovered crash site. 4 people. 4 kids, 18. I'd say we're going to have to send them back because I don't want to be escorting them, and I don't mind if some of them die. El Squirrello. Meanwhile, you can go to that crash site. Now, what can we get people to do? How's the food situation now? Why is... Blimey. Oh, that answers that one. To hunt for some more food. Well, yeah, but I mean, thing is, Baz, now we've built the fighting arena, then we can start to build this. Allow people to duel, but to the death. A public house for people to get drunk. But they do tend to like the pub. Or we can go down the route of soup, which will get us through the food crisis if we need to. No, there's always been a discontent bar. There's always been a discontent bar. But I had it on 0. Squirrel Logistics, see you later, bro. Well, I like soup as well, Draco, but the problem is when you have to have soup every single meal forever, it kind of gets a bit boring. Pub, then the House of Pleasure. Right. Thanks, Atomic Mercury. Yeah, you can toggle the soup on and off.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Put it here. Every time I put that up, discontent. Right, we can upgrade to bunkhouses. Fighting arena, let's add alcohol, what can go wrong? Hey, it's what the people want. Right, faster gathering sounds like something we should do now. Just to give everything a buff. $20 wood and 10 steel. I'll try and do it so that nobody's homeless for too long. We have a good surplus of coal building up. Before the next cold snap, we're absolutely going to have generator upgrades. Otherwise we're not going to survive. Public house built. People are anxious to let off steam in the new house of respite. Discontent comes down. Hope goes up. People get drunk. Hope increases. I know I do. But I have no work for them yet. So. Faster gathering unlocked. Right, okay, that's good. Heating. Generator range upgrade. Generator power upgrade. Let's get that. 36 are homeless. Temporarily. Zero food. We haven't got zero food, you're looking at the wrong number. Zero steam cores. We have 255 food rations. We're currently making 187 food and we're consuming 181. So we're just about breaking even. But frankly, I think we need to have some more hunter teams. Because that's not enough. I wish you could change the name of the people that have died. I would change that to Vrome. I so would change that to Vrome. And this I would change to Vrome 8.1. And this I would change to Vrome 10. Hunter's Hut. Oh my god, is it workers only? Again. I need to get workers from out of here. Engineers working behind the bar. It's just ridiculous, man. We'll just have another one. Because we've already built one. There you go. So one more will do. And we don't have enough workers for two. You're going to switch to any of the 13 accounts I have got left in. God. Oh my god, Rome. Do we have houses for the people that are coming? Let's say... maybe? And by that I mean not really. So I think they might have to be based over here. Unless we build another... no, that'd be stupid, wouldn't it? That would be stupid long term. What we need to do is we need to build a steam hub around here somewhere. Or even here. And have it as a housing district. You want it there, really? It's the most efficient place. That used all of our wood and all of our steel. Can't build a snow pit. Zugwig, we can only build a cemetery now. We passed the law, no snow pits. They'll be here in 2 hours. Yeah, but Baz, at the end of the day, we've got people coming through the door. And it's better to have people in tents than have homeless people. I know you can. Yeah, you go over here and you go to homes and it tells you how many vacant beds you have. But we're building more. Now, why has this scout got nothing to do?
Aye, 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 aye.
Fate of the Forgotten. Jules, you know what I'm going to say? I don't, Jules. What are you going to say? The scouts are there now, Jules, so they definitely are there yet. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Take the resources. 68 chickens and 155 trees. Rip them. So, there appears to be nowhere to go from here. So we might as well head back to the city. In fact, we can catch up. Yeah, we might as well go back to the city and then carry on. Drop the resources off and carry on this way. Wait, I didn't put that on 24 hour. The heck? Pretty certain I already toggled that.
Work time. Get moving.
Survivors reach the city. I see. Yeah, that steam hub is off. I turned it off because I wasn't doing this. I don't think we need it just yet. We'll leave it off for now. Okay, so we have more workers. So that means people can go hunting. But we need to get more workers out of somewhere. If your wife was everybody would living off flapjacks. I love it. 7 sick. Okay, temperature's about to go up anyway. Moonshine. We give people a little bit of liquor now and again to soothe their aching body and souls. Every meal slightly lowers discontent and every soup causes less discontent. I don't see anything wrong with that. However, that means you can't have the House of Pleasure. But you would only need to take that if you had too little. I mean, this is just every meal lowers discontent. Why would you not have this? Keep them drunk. And then they don't know what's going on. I've missed a good tipple. Nothing wrong with a stiff drink from time to time, says Roderick Nash. There we go. Engineers in there. Max that out there. Generator power research upgraded. Nice. So now, if we wanted to, we could go like that. And then all the homes suddenly get warmer nearby. Ooh, toasty. Toasty, toasty. But when we do, coal consumption goes up. But we can still cope with it. Blimey. Want to build up a nice supply of coal. We'll need it at some point. Long hours of toil, extended shift. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Their effort is taking its toll and they're becoming restless. They deserve a break. Good idea. You will have to keep regular shifts for 3 days? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. That's just before it gets very, very cold. Discontent will rise. Discontent can rise. They can go and slog it out in the pub afterwards. I'm not giving them normal days. Forget about it. We'll deal with discontent. Tell them to stuff it, exactly. What are they talking about? This is not like a theme park. This is survival. You've just got to work 10-hour days. Tough. What are you going to do anyway? Sit in your bunkhouse and what, like go on the internet or something? Scouts have returned 68 raw food and 155 wood. Right, let's get you moving. Off to the weather station with you. Can we build? Oh, I can't build another beacon. Another scout, can I? You're not allowed another one until you unlock it. Right, 20 engineers doing nothing. Well, we could build a workshop. The laziness. You're in an apocalypse and they're like, we don't want to work a few more hours a day. Come on, sir. You want to go home and play the Xbox? Is that in range of the heating? It's not, is it? We'll put one down here. Invalid placement location.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Okay, this is weird. Vroom Sentient Bot has gifted a sub to the Vroom that never dies. This is getting weirder and weirder, Vroom. I don't know which Vroom to thank. The one that never died or the one that gifted but probably will? You left a spot on the innermost ring, Danny. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, Danny. Yeah, I know. Astronomy game, I agree. Generator upgrade. Right, so we've done as much as we can on that tech. More scouts would be a good idea. Although right now I don't think we've got more places to go to. Resource depot upgrade. We'll be able to store 50% more resources. That would be nice to have. The wall drill is going to be useful to get tons of wood. And then we can go for the charcoal kiln and convert it. The medical post upgrade is just a bit meh. So it's either upgrade the resources, go to tech level 2, or go for the wall drill. Probably this is the first one, then the wall drill maybe. I'm hungry. Oh, you meant I was missing a bit there. It doesn't matter. As long as a road touches the rectangle, it's counted. You don't need to have a contiguous street. Sound like with this here, as long as you build to there, that is now covered. It just has to touch it. House upgrades before the cold snap would be a very good idea, you know. Don't think we have the steel for it though. Nope, we don't have the steel. Why do we not have the steel, automaton? This is not good. 57 a day, that is so rubbish. I might take the automaton off it, put the heating on, slap a heater nearby, put it into 24-hour shift. Although it's about to get warmer. Alright, we don't need to panic on that score, but I am a bit concerned as to why we don't have a lot of steel. What we'll do is we'll build a heater here, we'll put people in this and switch the automaton over to the coal. The automaton is taking a union mandated smoke break. I love it. So the problem is if you don't build a steam core nearby, he basically goes on a massive walk. It's really annoying. Instead, the other thing we can do is put a steam hub here instead. And keep the automaton there. Keep the automaton here, but he'll charge off that instead. Or that'll need to be on 24 hours, that's the only downside.
To the Nut House.
Pringle gifted us up to Mazda. Or Mazdixie. Mazdixie. Thank you, Pringle. Very kind of you, sir. Welcome, Mazdixie. Yeah, and that sub for his comment earlier. Which one, Baz? Don't peek at Paul's credit card from behind the green screen. Hey, wait a minute, where's my wallet? No, Bandita Slayer, you know, I've got to get this Heathrow thing done and then hopefully I'll have time to fix the wheel, but quite honest with you, I want to get flying before I start racing. Right, 20 available, 10 workers in there, put the heating on. See what the temperature's like. Okay, that's doable. Okay, so that should bring the steel in a bit. 97 steel per day, that's not bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. 20 vacant beds. 18 untreated citizens. What on earth is going on? Why are there so many people ill?
Welcome back, Nutter.
We turn that off, can they live with that? Okay, and I've got a coal deficit. That's not a good situation. Interdeco, welcome back. Now we can't build another coal mine because we don't have any steam cores left, so the only option to get more coal is either resource depot upgrade done, that's good. Either we go down the route of the wall drill and the charcoal kiln, or we go down the route of the thumper and the gathering post. Provides 160 wood per standard day. Uses 10 seats of charcoal up to 70 wood per standard day. Producing 210 coal. Wait a second, so 160 per day, so you'd need at least 2 of these, and you still wouldn't be getting all the wood. That will produce 420 coal, as opposed to a coal thumper, which will produce 560 coal. The wall drill needs a core as well. Yeah, so that kind of means that's a nope. So that's just not going to happen for now. 10% quicker, don't do me any favours, will you? Kind of fancy having another scout right now, and then we're going to have to go down to the next tech tree level. Okay, so we're going to need another thumper. So let's see where we can put it. probably in amongst this lot. Get that shifted now, it's got a bit warmer. See you, Taipan. It's gonna have to be in a heated zone. I don't really want to have another thumper on the go, but it's either that or we're going to start blocking all this in. That kind of means we do. Probably this is the best area for it all. So we want to be able to get, like, gathering posts around it. So we could put a couple, like, next to it. Let's stay away from that. That can be gathered later here. These things could slot in there. I think they can reach that. We'll just do that. It's probably an easier solution. Oh, dang it, it's not in the thumper range. What a scumbag. Well, they're gonna need another thumper then. Sorry, Steam Hub, not a thumper. Okay, the scout is 1 day away from getting there. We'll have to take people off here and put them into there. I don't think we're going to have enough people. The steel is not doing very well. Did it rain today? Well, it depends. I don't know about the whole of the UK, but in Chelmsford it had a shower, but that's about it. All scouts researched. I don't think we've got 5 people that are free.